Well, hi, this is author Anirban Das this side. So, we are back after a pretty long time, and I thought I think it's due that I did a live session on Facebook. So, the agenda for today's session, which I won't keep it brief, is quickly giving you a quick brief about my two books, which is Just Kidding Your Destiny and Are You Kidding Me? Then, since I hope that this will be interactive session, all those who are attending the session, those who have read my books, I would, I look forward to hearing your feedback, good or bad, on this forum, followed by a review of a book called Bad Blood, all right, which has been written by John Carreyrou, journalist at Wall Street Journal. So, is it good? Is it bad? Is it overrated? So Bill Gates had basically rated this book as one of the top 5 reads in 2018. So I'll give a quick brief about that, and maybe 2-3 minutes or few minutes of open session after that. All right. So okay, Pransha, we are back again. All right. Okay. Sujata is also here. All right. I'll quickly wave out to both. All right. So Pranshav, I think you would have already seen my session on Instagram. So this would be kind of in one way it would be replicating that session. So very quickly giving a quick brief about my two books. See, if you look at the season right now, 2-3 months under the lockdown, and I didn't want to take this word. Plus, dunya bhar, you have all this. There's a lot of negativity going around the world. Right now you're in a bad mood. Stress level is high. You hear of stuff, statistics, whatever. In fact, watching TV is not a good idea right now. In fact, what is a good idea right now is to get your hands on something that will bring a smile to your faces. So in that sense, that is the regard. That's the reason I want to remind you that you want to check out these books. My first book called Just Kidding Your Destiny. This essentially is about a very unusual love story with humorous undertones. The essence of the story is about making choices, their consequences, and the role of destiny. It talks about a story about a guy called Kunal Roy who thinks he's done very well in life and he's arrived, but how his world goes topsy-turvy when he gets a new boss because his company undergoes a change and an intern walks into his life. Okay, so lots of twists and turns in the story, and there are a lot of subtle layers, a lot of meaning in every chapter. So if you're looking to read something really light, something really humorous, something that will make your day, I would recommend this book highly. This book has a 4.5-star rating on Amazon. Okay, and also this book has been awarded the Best Author of the Year award 2019 by NE8X. Okay, so do check this out. If you have a Kindle device, by the way, the MRP of the book is 205, but if you have a Kindle device, then the Kindle version is available for 99. You don't need a Kindle device, by the way. You can just read it on your mobile or a laptop by downloading the Kindle app. And if you have Kindle Unlimited, then this can be read for ₹0. So do check it out. Okay, I would recommend this highly. All right, the blurb is given behind the book. Then the second book I would recommend is again in the humorous fiction genre. Unlike the first book, this is my second book called Are You Kidding Me? It's a collection of 13 short stories. The first one is a novel. Now, these stories are very, very unique, very, very different from each other. What is unique about the story is that, for example, there is a story about how a plate of dal chawal becomes a bone of contention between a couple. There is a story about what happens to a management intern who falls in love with his boss's daughter. There is a story about a student who thinks he knows more than his professor. There is a student who gets magical powers, or rather, who gets a magical power. But when he gets that magical power, something happens to him and he begins to lose something. He gets something, but he loses something. So the stories are very, very unique. Do catch up on. So what is common between the 13 stories is that number one, they are out and out humorous. Number two is that every story has got lot of subtle takeaways. And third one is har ek story mein twist hai. So if you want something really brighten up your day, I would recommend both these books. This book, by the way, has been rated 4.1 on Amazon. This book has also been awarded the Best Book of the Year 2019 at Konark Lit Fest. Okay, so like I said, don't take my word for it. Check it out. The reviews itself on Amazon. Go through Amazon. Go to Goodreads. Check out the reviews. But I would suggest like I said, I keep repeating in all my posts, laughter is the best medicine till you find a cure. Now, so if anybody has any feedback on my books, please, I'm most welcome to share it. I would love to hear from you. So we'll have a 5-minute open session after this also. Till this time, what we'll do is, okay, I think Dinesh Gunasekhar is waving. Hi Dinesh, how are you? So Dinesh has come on board. So Bidisha is watching. I'm saying hi to Bidisha also. Ghanshyam is watching. Hi to Ghanshyam. Alok Raj, I'm waving to Alok. So first let me welcome all these people who are on board. Rohandeep, I'm waving to Rohandeep. Ravi Seth, hi to Ravi Seth. Yes, Alok. Yes, if anybody wants to talk about the books, I'll be more than happy to get you on camera. So, you can say whatever you think were the highlights of these books if you have read them. Like I said, we will have an open session not related to the books, 5 minutes towards the end. Anything if you want to say, please let me know so then I can, put you on camera. Anything that you want to say regarding the 2 books, assuming you have read them. Haha. Alok Raj says, are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding, Alok. Okay, Jay is watching, waving. Hi, Jay. Alright, so think about it. If you want to come on camera sometime later, that's fine. Now, till such time, I want to quickly give you a review about a book I read recently called Bad Blood. This is by journalist Jean Carreyrou. Okay, he's a journalist at, can you see this? Bad Blood. So this is a journalist at Wall Street Journal. So this book talks about basically a 19-year-old dropout from Stanford University by the name of Elizabeth Holmes. How she dropped out and she created this $9 billion company in healthcare, basically testing in blood testing. Now you might be aware that blood testing, the way the blood tests are done, hypodermic needle लेते डालते हैं बॉडी में और फिर ब्लड निकालते हैं, आपका रिजल्ट 2 दिन 3 दिन के बाद आता है. This one, what she promised is that if you've got fear of needles, you've got fear of blood, she will put a patch as per technology, patch लगा के micro needles to take the blood out, and instead of waiting for 2-3 days, you will get the results instantaneously. So a very revolutionary idea in that sense. But, and there's a big but, and that this idea remained in theory for 14 or 15 years when from the time she started the company till the time it became $9 billion, this idea remained on paper. It was never actually, there was no machine that developed as such. And interestingly, she sold this idea to major retail chains like Walgreens, to very big, people, if you look at the quality of the people who joined the board, they thought, that she would be the next Steve Jobs. Who are the people who joined the board? It's people like George Shultz, former US Defense Secretary, US Secretary of State, Jim Mattis, the general, the army general, the decorated army general who fought the Persian Gulf War, who fought the Afghanistan War. Then you had Larry Ellison himself was a mentor, Larry Ellison Oracle. Then you had the fellow invested in Oracle, that guy also was a mentor. All these guys are falling head over. You had Henry Kissinger. All the big shots are board members out here. So imagine the kind of people that she had been able to withdraw, get into a company. But at the end of the day, it is nothing but a very big scam. And the beauty, what is the most intriguing part about the book is, she herself believes in that scam, which is, that is what is mind-boggling. The other intriguing part is how she is able to get all these people on board. So let me go one step back. This lady, Elizabeth Holmes, she emulates Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs जो भी करता है उसको वही करना है. For example, जिस तरीके से बात करने का, presentation देने का तरीका, she tries to copy that. Even the dress, Steve Jobs used to wear a turtleneck, dress always. So at least the top. So this lady also used to, wear turtleneck t-shirts whenever she used to talk and come in front of the media. Talk about miniaturization of devices. So her entire device, she talks about miniaturization. So again, something she takes from Steve Jobs. In fact, when she hired the same ad agency as Steve Jobs, which is TBWA, she also hires a lot of top talent from Apple. So, in fact, when Steve Jobs died, I think in 2011, her company flag, she raised a half-mast as a sign of solidarity. She addressed Steve Jobs as Steve by first name, as if Steve was her best friend or something. Honestly, I do not know. There is no mention of any encounter between Steve Jobs and her, but I would have been very interested to know what Steve Jobs thought of her as a person and an entrepreneur, because Steve Jobs had this amazing ability to cut out the crap. Okay, and if you look at it, it's amazing that what is the kind of crap she builds up, and she believes in her own crap. The other amazing part is the toxicity in her company. She's ruthless. She's absolutely ruthless in the way she runs her company. People are taken, and the moment they start realizing something is not right, she either fires them or goes to great length to make sure that they don't tell anything about a company to outsiders. She is being partnered by a guy called Sunny Balwani. If you have read The Firm by John Grisham, you will feel that ये उसी किस्म का book है. People get in and they say कहाँ फंस गए हम लोग. In fact, any of you who are doing jobs, I mentioned this to Pranshav, who was watching this earlier, that you will actually love your companies, because you will be amazed to see or understand the kind of toxicity, the kind of brainwashing that these guys are trying to do. Ultimately, she gets caught out. What is another amazing part is the guy who broke the news article, Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal is owned by Rupert Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch also happened to be one of the largest investors in Theranos. Approximately invested $125 million. So what is amazing is that, so this lady, Elizabeth Holmes, when she realized that this guy, journalist, is going to publish the article, she goes to Rupert Murdoch saying that, boss, you have to kill the story. Rupert Murdoch says, no, I will not, because I trust my editors, knowing very fully well that his investment will become zero. That is something that's pretty amazing, because, and first thing is that the guy invested just because of a personality, and the second thing is the stand that he took. So she is a very fierce competitor. Another aspect of it, which I found very amazing, is that in her board of directors, George Shultz is the US Defense Secretary of State. One of the workers in our company is a guy called Tyler Shultz, who is the direct grandson of George Shultz. Now, what is very interesting is that Elizabeth Holmes इतना credibility build करती है अपने board of directors में, that George Shultz actually goes against his grandson in favor of Elizabeth Holmes. I found that unbelievable almost. What is the kind of hold that she had on the board of directors? So there is one thing that comes out is that she's a fantastic salesman. So she's very attractive, and typically as a salesperson, a saleswoman, salesman, if you are attractive, it does help, builds up your credibility. She plays on that. The other aspect is the way she talks to people, she develops a gravitas, a tone, a very peculiar tone, very deep tone. So that kinds of people makes her all the more believable. And, she hardly blinks. So if she talks to you, feel you are the most important person in the world. So she had this ability to impress people immensely, and she capitalized on that. But at the end of the day, the company flounders, because some point of time it is going to be found out. And that is the book reads like a thriller. It's outstanding. In fact, typically any book I try to find what are positives or the cons. I couldn't find out any negative. The beauty of this, so Bill Gates, what I found another interesting part is, in his review, I read Bill Gates' review also, he writes that has a tragic ending. Though, honestly speaking, I do not know why he calls it tragic, because was he trying to empathize with Elizabeth Holmes? So, because I couldn't find any empathy for her. But like I said, all in all, the book makes for a tremendous read. If you're looking for reading something really fantastic, something really non-fictional, I would urge you to read this. This book also talks about the blood testing industry. Okay, so you get to know a lot about that. So all in all, that encapsulates what I think is about the book. Okay. Now, if you have any feedback, like I said, hi. Okay, Amila is here. I'm waving out to Amila. Fernand Talarika is also watching. All right. Kevin Fourier. All right. Okay, hi Kevin. So that's pretty much, in sense, I could go on and on, because that's how, if a book gets excited, gets you excited, then really engage in that. In fact, very interestingly, talking about engagement, this book, I forgot to mention what is the age group for my books, people who read it. So my books, for example, this book can be read from the age, Kevin, hi, I saw that, all right, hi Kevin. So this book can be read, the first book, from age 16 onwards till whatever age you are. Age is not a factor after once you're 16 and above. And this one can be read, my latest book can be read by 12 and above. Okay. But very interesting, recently, just like I'm talking about Bad Blood, I got feedback from a 9-year-old reader who happens to be a son of my friend. We had a 40-minute conversation about this book, and he told me the entire summary, all the summaries of all the stories, pretty much all the characters. So out of 40 minutes, 35 minutes was being taken by him for talking about the book. And Kabhi, I felt for 10 minutes that this guy is the author. In fact, he seemed to remember more about the book than I remembered. So that was a little amusing. So anyway, so like I said, if a reader really gets engaged, you can go on and on about the book. So great. So if there is anything that you would like to ask, please feel free. If I would be more than happy to take any feedback or review that you have about these two books, or if you have read about the book Bad Blood, please go ahead. I'll be more than happy to share the camera. Just let me know, indicate to me. And if you have any other question, I will take 2-3 minutes more or 5 minutes, and we'll wrap up the session, because I intend to do this, on a more regular basis, with coming up with more book reviews or something that will be of value to you. But yes, anything if you have, please go ahead, or we'll wrap up the session. So Mahima is yes. Hi Mahima. All right, I'm waving out to Mahima. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Anybody has any questions? Yeah. Hi Mahima. Yes, I saw that. Yeah. Hi. Anybody would like to say something? Please let me know, so I can bring anything at all. Please go ahead. I can put you on camera. Yeah, anybody wants to ask me something, please go ahead. किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Other than the fact, I will not be entertaining any questions about COVID-19. I am up to my, यहाँ तक मैं पहुँच गया हूँ, COVID-19 और लॉकडाउन. Please don't ask me. I am not an expert. Okay, so I have no clue, and I just like everybody else, and I have had enough of this. In fact, I don't watch the news also. Okay, because of this, there's too much negativity. बहुत हो गया अभी, ठीक है ना. तो घर पे बैठो आराम से, अगर बैठ सकते तो बैठो, unless you have got an emergency to go out, but as far as possible stay inside. That's all I can say. Other than these two topics, if you have anything else specific to books, specific to my books, please go ahead and ask. All right. When is my next book coming? Oh, that is a बहुत sensitive issue. I wish I knew that. I'm hoping, praying, crossing my fingers that it will be by this year end. यार मेरे को तो यार, because that book is ready. Only thing is that my publisher also has to be ready with that. That book is also that's a novel, by the way. That's on office politics. So again, very humorous, and I can't more, as much as you, even I'm really eagerly waiting for that book to come out. So let's hope that by this end of this year, definitely should come out. ये लॉकडाउन ने थोड़ा सा आगे पीछे कर दिया है. So yeah, any other question? Yes. Kevin, would you like to say something? If you're watching, I don't know if you're. Yes, Mahima. Anand Singh Tomar, all right, hi. Anand, Mahima, Kevin, would you like to say something or ask something? Ravi Seth, are you there, Ravi? Yeah. Yes, any questions? Any questions at all? Okay, so what we will do is we'll wrap up this session. Like I said, I will try to have this. I do understand it's a working day for most. So probably what I'll do is from the next session onwards, I will try to keep these sessions on a weekend, Saturday, Sunday. I know it's work from home, but still. So weekend probably, actually, I know some of you might still say that अरे घर का काम है, but घर का काम तो हर रोज आजकल तो ठीक है. So until then, please take care. Enjoy the monsoon. The monsoon has set in. Luckily in Maharashtra, we have been spared the after effects of the cyclone. And if you have mangoes in your house, enjoy the mangoes. And like I said, try to get your hands on books that will make you smile. If you have not read my books, try reading my books. And either way, like I said, keep smiling. All right. So take care of yourself and Cheerios. Happy smiling. Take care. Bye-bye.